What is up, everybody? It's me again, Topsy, and we are finally back with some more Mass Effect 3. I have been putting the session off for a little bit for reasons that I don't really know why. I've just been a little bit lazy, but we're back to it now. We're going to be getting back to it and recording for a good 3-hour session tonight, which may or may not be the best idea because it's currently 1 o'clock in the morning, but I don't have to work until the evening, so it's all good here.
Gives at the start of combat.
I give up.
Correct.
Or just you ripping on each other?
What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a
Alright, hang on.
spiky monster?
Oh, where's Edie?
Friendly fire. Come
Shit.
on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
Hi.
Never thought
What's
I'd
going
see
on,
the
guys?
Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
Do we want to maybe talk about what went down on there, like about
Sorry
Morden?
about Morden.
Yeah, there we go. Him being gone is kind of
He was a good man.
our
He was
significant
always
loss
running
right
those
there.
tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow, he said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven.
It's a good question. I actually...
For a change.
Dig till we hit
What is...
daylight,
I guess
huh?
we need to find the
Works for me.
Corian, right? Where are the Corians at?
Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time. I think it would be an honor.
There's
I
enough
mean,
missions
yeah, it's
in
cool
this
that we
universe.
helped out the Krogan. That's
nice to
good
see
because they
something go
were
right
kind
for
of
the
slowly going to extinction.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed
But
history
it's
in the making.
odd
I
thing to be
guess.
focusing right now when we get
Well,
other concerns right
Except
at the
for
moment.
Sobra attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have
Well,
to
let's
say
not sit here and
it's
postulate
way
about that
more
possibility
than
because, you know, Reeve is dead
I'd have taken
and
that
Rex
very
is, like, undefeatable.
I could
And
never
Eve
bring
is
myself
probably
to
going to
do
do her
that,
best
no
to
matter what I was offered.
temper the other
I admire
Krogan's
your
tempers, so
restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without
Just
destroying
see-
another race along the way.
let's be cautiously optimistic about the future of the Krogan right now, okay?
Let's hope our luck holds.
The fuck is Edie at right now? Yeah, we had a lot go down last session. We cured the genophage.
Turians have given us top-level access to
lost-
their combat data.
We lost
Their
Morden,
ships are
which
already moving
sucks.
in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see him in action.
Yeah, I know, I'm a badass. You know, no denying it, I'm just the best. Let's not talk about that right now, we got other matters to worry about. Like, what is next on my to-do list? Okay, there's that, which we're not going to go do yet, because if we do that, it's going to fuck stuff up. All of that to worry about. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. We can go and do that one, though, on Novaria. That one I know for a fact we can go and do right now.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away. The genophage can't.
Okay, no, I guess this is the best we'll get for a
Krogan have no reason to
conversation.
hold back now, do they? Rex knows what he's doing, but can he keep the Krogan in check?
Eve
Or will
can.
this be the
I believe in
start of
that.
Another Krogan empire. Eve's organizing the female Krogan. She reminds me of some of the more formidable matriarchs I've known. The Krogan won't let themselves fall by the wayside again. Not like they did after the rebellion.
Okay, so Edie is here. Okay.
I hope the Krogan live up to their ancient legacy.
Excuse me.
And for the better. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Liara. Now I guess I'm gonna go do other important matters. So, AKA talking to the rest of my crew. Edie! Why are you in here?
What are you up to now?
I am uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small.
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well,
What
keep
the fuck
talking
is
to
a
the Turians.
kilometer?
If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Hello, Shepard.
Thresher Moths, though that is their, that's a chink in their armor. They are not very good against Thresher Moths. We have scientifically proven that. It has been, I think, a good week since I last played this. And, oh, okay, conversation. Like an actual proper conversation.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Okay, that's Miranda.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
That's sane.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis.
Grunt going through maturity.
His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Alright, well, tell me more about this
imperative just
cosmic
their scientists'
imperative.
opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
I mean, I wouldn't call that inherently true, because, I mean, even in nature you have, like, quote-unquote weak animals that still exist because there's a natural balance to life.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
No, she probably really wouldn't.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen the death of a Reaper. It has been a long time.
Let's hope it's the first of many.
Yes, a difficult fight remains. I would have if
Oh, shit, oops.
Retribution for the past. Do
My
not
bad.
waste time on sterility plagues. Destroy them where they stand. In the meantime, they are useful cannon fodder against the Reapers. Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
Okay, well, I'm already kind of doing that because I kind of told the Solarians to go fuck themselves. So I kind of already act in the direction that I care about the most.
Beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid. Commander, got a minute?
Apparently.
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
Okay, and?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say.
Didn't humans demand a embassy the minute they met the Citadel?
And the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
Like, I really do feel that we give the Krogan too much grief for something that happened a long time ago. Like, I feel everyone that was involved in the Krogan rebellion is probably dead by now, right? So why are we being so, like, so judgmental against the ones that are alive now? Blood Dragon armor, don't need that. Looking at what my options are. Nothing really worth a damn in there. Hi, Cortez.
Everything okay, Shepard? Sir.
Okay, you don't want to talk. Good to know. How about you, James? You want to talk?
You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right?
No.
Maybe now that we have the Krogan on board, we can go back to fighting the Reapers.
Well, Morden, first of all, Morden was this thing was designed for Krogan biology anyway, so I don't see why it would affect us.
Don't get me wrong, it's still dead, but damn, there was nothing small about it. Hanging in there.
All right, well, we made our rounds. Let's go up and do some missions. Kind of wish some of the information they would give us in the loading screens would be like tailored to where you are in the game, because they're talking about, I think we've seen that message about phantoms a few times now, and we have not encountered them at all yet. You can get everything that's available right now. Trying to see what I recognize and what I don't. So let's go check out in here now. So, we very recently finished playing Necopara Volume 3. Finished that up in a colossal 4-hour session that had no right to be that long, but it was. Finished that up, took care of that from our list of to-do our games, and now we have a open slot that I will be filling up next week. Not this week, but next week, because For the rest of this week, I want to focus on finishing... Not finishing, but, you know, focus on getting as much of this game done as I can. We're about to die. Get off of me!
Evasion successful.
Try and finish up as much of this game as we can, because I have been neglecting it for a little bit, and I want to make up for some lost time.
I found something. Reapers eluded.
Oh boy, no, why do they always put me so far away from where I need to be? Dead? Am I dead yet? About to be. As soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna be dead. I just know it. There we go. But at least we know where stuff is now on this cluster. It's the only good thing about... Oh, okay, he does. Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute.
I found something.
I'm not going to spoil what our next game is going to be. I didn't say what it was going to be at the end of Nickel Power either, because I wanted to be a surprise when I upload it. But it is a game that I've played before on stream. So I've played it once before, so it's not like it's not a blind playthrough. That's gonna happen after we finish this game. But it is a game that I'm looking forward to playing for the channel, because it's for a franchise that we've done that we've been frames. I don't get why this specific part of the Normandy is so framey when you load into it.
Normandy. She is the Normandy. No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite for being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
I think I agree with Donnelly here.
Is a ship. Edie is a collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
I do. For Edie's more than just a ship.
About a core overload.
I don't want to just limit that to just being all she is.
Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
Okay, how?
We just need a GX-12 thermal.
Of course you do.
Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Are these modifications really necessary?
I mean, it'll make them less likely to be vaporized.
Not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize any...